The principle of metallurgy and chemistry of FeCu, nickel, UAg and Pb. Minerals. A metal occurs in nature, sometimes free but mostly in combined state. Those found in free or in native state are Cu, Hg, Ag, Au and Pb. The metals are found in the combined state with other elements and are obtained by mining from the earth are known as minerals. That is, Cu minerals are oxide ores, sulfide minerals, or when a mineral contains sufficient quantity of a metal combined with other element from which it can be readily separated so as to render the extraction of metal of good quality probable, it is said to be an ore of metal. All ore are mineral, but all minerals are not ores. The principle of metallurgy and chemistry of FeCu and NiUAg and Pb. Gangue or matrix. The ores usually contains a large number of impurities like earth matter, rock stones, sand, limestones, mica and other silicates. These impurities are known as gangue or matrix. That ore are divided into four groups: native ore or free state, oxide ores, oxide and hydroxide, carbonate, sulfate. Native ore or free state. The less reactive metals like Cu, Ag, Au, Pt, Hg and Pb occur in free state. These metals are known as native ores, oxide ores. These are classified as oxide and hydroxide. A metal like Cu, Zn, Eb, Al, Sn, Cr, Mn, V, Fe, Ti, Mg, Be, Bi, etc. occur as oxide and hydroxide. That is carbonate. The metals like FeCu, Zn, Pb, Mn, Ca, Cr, Ba, Mg, etc. occur as carbonate or sulfate. The metal like Sr, Ca, Ba, etc. occur as sulfite ores. Silicate. The metal like Cu, Zn, Ni, Al, Be occurs as silicate. Phosphate ores. The metals like CSr are act as phosphate ores. Sulfide and arsenide ores. The metal like Cu, Zn, FeCO, NiPb and Ag etc. occur as sulfide and arsenide ores. Halide ores, including chloride and oxychloride metals like Na, K, Mg, etc. are obtained as chloride and oxychlorides. Nitrate ore. The metals like Na, K, etc. occur in form of nitrate ores. Metallurgy. It is a branch of science dealing with the method of extraction of metal from their ores and preparation of alloy. Generally, few methods are used for isolation or extraction of metals: ore dressing or concentration of ore. The ore usually contain large quantity of impurity like earthy matter, rock, stones, mica, feldspar, etc., which is known as the gangue or matrix. Removal of these impurity from ore is called as ore dressing or concentration of ore. Hand picking. The ores can be separated by sufficient degree of purity by simply picking it by hand and breaking by the rock stones with hammers. Specific gravity. The ores is crushed in a jaw crusher and powdered in a ball mills. If the ore and gangue have different specific gravity and if the ore is lighter than gangue is heavier, then it is concentrated by gravity separation. In this method, the powdered ore falls on jerky slopy table and the stream of water is passed. So the ore is flown away with the stream of water and impurities fall below table from where it is removed. Magnetic separation. This method is used when ore and gangue having same specific gravity but one is magnetic and other is non-magnetic. That is, ore is magnetic and gangue is non-magnetic. A thin layer of powdered ore is allowed to fall on a rubber belt which moves horizontally and then passes over a pulley and magnetic field. Gangue particles or the particles of of the belt and becomes vertical and lighter, and Gangu is heavier. Then it's concentrated by gravity separation. In this method, the powder ore falls on jerky slope is stable and the stream of water is passed, so the ore is flown away from the stream of water and impurities fall below table from where it is removed. Magnetic separation. This method is used when ore and Gangu having same specific gravity, but one is magnetic and other is non-magnetic. That is ore is magnetic and Gangu is non-magnetic. A thin layer of powdered ore is allowed to fall on a rubber belt which moves horizontally and then passes over a pulley in a magnetic field. Gangu particles or the particle of non-magnetic mineral fall off as the belt becomes vertical. The magnetic particles are retained on the belt until they pass out of the influence of the magnet. Fourth, flotation process. This process depends upon the fact that certain minerals are wetted by oil, which Gangu is wetted by water. Mainly, this process is used for the concentration of sulfate ore of Cu, PbZ and Hg, etc. The grounded powdered ore is taken into a big tank to this mixture of water and some small quantities of turpentine oil or pine oil and suitable additive is added. Then compressed air is passed so the whole mixture is adjusted violently, and force is produced. The ore particles stick to the oil particles and come out on the surface as foam, and it is collected. The impurities like earthy matters, rock, stones, limestone, mica, etc. are wetted by water, becomes heavier and settles down at the bottom of tank. By using this process, the sulfide ores of Cu, Zn and Pb are separated from impurities. Calcination and roasting. For chemical reduction, the concentrated ore is converted into oxide by calcination and roasting. Calcination. It is the process of heating that ore at low temperature in the absence of any blast of air. The moisture, CO2, etc. are removed and the ore becomes porous. That is when limestone is heated, CO2 is given off and it is said to be. Roasting. It is a process of heating the ore strongly in excess of air. The roasting includes the following step. Oxidizing roasting. The volatile impurities like SLIS, SB are removed as volatile. It is used for SU, Fe, S2, Z and etc. Blast roasting. The blast of hot air is passed through the ore of the explosion of sulfur and metal is converted into oxide. This method is used for galena and copper pyrites. Chloridizing roasting. It means the conversion of a metal of ore into a chloride by heating with common salt in presence of air. Silver is converted into AgCl and then amalgamated or extraction of metal Ag. Sulfating roasting. It is a partial oxidizing roasting in which a sulfate is not converted to an oxide but soluble sulfate, that is copper sulfide to copper sulfate. These soluble salts are taken out with water and used for further treatment. Calcination and roasting are carried out in a reverberatory furnace. Sometimes kilns are also used. Smelting. It is a general term used for various operations whereby the metal is separated by fusion from ore. Chemical reduction by using powerful reducing agent. For the extraction of rather less electropositive metal, powerful reducing agents such as H2CO, water, NaKBeAlTi, Mg may be used. Cr and Mn are obtained by reduction of their oxide by Al powder. This method is known as gold skimmed aluminothermic process. A mixture of metallic oxide and Ai powder is known as thermite, and hence this process is also called thermite process. Carbon reduction process. The oxide of less electropositive metals like PbZ and HTC reduced by heating them with coal or coke. flux and slag. In order to remove infusible impurities, a suitable substance known as flux is added during reduction process to convert infusible impurities to fusible material, which is known as slag. The slag is lighter than molten metal, hence it floats over metal and is removed from slag wall. The nature of the flux used depends on the nature of impurity to be removed. An acid flux is used to remove basic impurity. A basic flux is used to remove acidic impurity. Some ores are self-fluxing because they contain some gangue which is itself fusible and no foreign flux is required. Air reduction. This process is applicable to the extraction of less electropositive metals may be reduced without using any additional reducing agent. Higher temperature and an anion present with metal bring this change. That is cinnabar is roasted in air on further heating in the absence of air, and oxide reacts with unchanged HgS to give Hg. Electrolytic reduction. When the oxides of highly electropositive metal like alkyl metal, alkaline earth metal, Al etc. are heated with carbon at high temperature, the metal combine with carbon and form carbide. These metals are extracted by electrolysis of their oxide, hydroxide and chloride in fused state. Some other salt may be used to lower the melting point of the compound under electrolysis. The addition of the salt helps in electrolysis in following ways. To lower the vapor pressure of metal, it reduces the corrosion troubles. For example, in manufacture of Na by electrolysis of fuel mixture of NaCl and CaCl2, the reaction are as under. Refining or purification of metal. The metals combined after a smelting contain greater or lesser amount of impurities. These impure metals are purified by various metal distillation, liquidation, sublimation, electrolysis. Furnaces. The principal type of furnaces used in metallurgy are as follows: laboratory furnace, blast furnace, open hearth furnace, muffle furnace, electrical furnace, kilns. Refining or purification of metal. In this furnace, the fuel is burnt in a separate part of the furnace, which is known as fireplace. The fireplace is closed at the bottom of iron bars on which the fuel is placed and burned. The rest of the horizontal part is known as hearth or bed. The roof of the furnace is concave and takes bend towards the end away from the fireplace and communicates with the chimney. The charge is placed on the hearth and fuel is burned on the fireplace, so the hot gases and the flames are deflected towards the hearth by the concave roof. Thus, the charge is heated and it will not come in direct contact with fuel. Since the fuel does not come in direct contact with charge, the laboratory furnace can be used for reduction as well as oxidation process. For reduction, the material is mixed with reducing agent like coke, carbon, while for oxidation it is heated in a current of air. The calcination and roasting are carried out in the furnace. Blast furnace. It has characteristic shape. It is about 30 meter in height and 6 to 9 meter in diameter. The molten iron is tapped from the base of the heavy earth every 6 hours or so. The less dense molten fusible slag floating on the molten iron is tapped more frequently through separate outlet. Waste gases escape through the exit near the top. These gases are purified before combustion. Blast furnace is mainly used for manufacturing of cast iron. Open hearth furnace. These furnaces used for the manufacturing of steel and works on the regenerative principle of heat economy. This furnace is known as Siemens-Martin furnace. The furnace is heated by producer gas burning in the furnace over the hearth. The hot produces gas passes out from the other side of the furnace. In actual practice, the hot gases are made to pass through a brick chamber and then the incoming cold gases are preheated by fast passing through this chamber. In this regenerative system, the heat carried away by the fuel and gases is not allowed to be wasted. The hot flue gases are passed through brick's chamber, which gets heated, and the gases going out of the chamber are at much lower temperature. After some time, fuel gases are passed through this hot chamber, and the flue gases are made to be heat another brick chamber. The fuel gas is preheated in the chamber, burns and supplies more heat. After some time, the current are again reversed. Refractory material. These are the substances which can bear very high temperature without melting or becoming soft. A suitable refractory material bears following properties. These type of substances do not melt or soften to an appreciable extent upon exposure to intense heat. They resist sudden and great extreme temperatures. They support considerable pressure at higher temperature without crumbling. They resist corrosion of slag. Refractory material are used in the form of bricks for the internal lining of the material, flues and hotter parts of the chimney. The commonly used refractory material are according to their acidic and basic nature as follows: silica in form of gangster, quartz, sandstone, etc. Fire clays consisting of 50 to 65% SiO2 and 20 to 35% of alumina. Graphite, chromite, bone ash, lime, dolomite, manganese, SiO2 and kaolin resist temperature up to 1740 degrees Celsius. Bauxite bricks up at 1800 degrees Celsius. Alumina up to 2000 degrees Celsius and magnesia and chromite bricks up to 200 degrees Celsius. Graphite is one of the most valuable material for manufacturing of the furnace. Zirconia ZrO2 is one of the most refractory substances yet known and would up to 26 degrees Celsius unchanged.